Yeah. Would it be cool to say? Yeah, intuition, just wanna follow intuition. All my senses tell me I know what you've been thinking. I've been feeling, what if we got up, left this party? Cause I can see you're probably gonna be scrolling feeds all night long. And your friends are drunk, and the DJ keeps playing the same songs, and time isn't moving along. So would it be cool to say, do you wanna escape without ending the night? We could drive through all of the city lights, or we could find a Tucson place, just you and I. That'd be nice. Oh, do you want to escape with me? Oh.
今は靴下がいいか。
Heart beats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath. And I don't care if we make a mess, doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide? So can we just be bona fide? You're stuck in this situation, and let go all inhibitions now, with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Don't wanna be your love. Let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low, 'cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bona fide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide?
맛있어. 너무 두꺼워요. 맛있다. 여기고 땡. 감사합니다.
라이브로 충동도 아니고 센서 옛날 센서
맛있어요. 아니야. 여기.
먹으면 막 11시, 12시까지 먹을.
9時半から10時。스파클링. 맛있어. 애들은 제주 맛처럼 소리. Hello, can I charge? 오, 있다. 있다다. 우와, 있다.
期内它的规模最大，是人。
I'll look at you and say 나를 봐봐 in my craze 조금 더 망설이지 마 Alright I don't want a best friend 너도 나와 같은 맘이야 Waiting to get there 나를 보며 웃어줘 때론 그리움이 우릴 서로 찾겠지만 사랑한 그것만큼만 Keep it up, keep it 어떤 말로 표현할 수 있을까 어떤 마음으로 널 전할 수 있을까 멀리 가진 않겠지만 우린 더 볼 수 있겠지만 사랑한 수많은 계절만큼만 One, two, three
久しぶり アクセサリーを前に 바삭한 투나 김밥.美味しそう。ご飯作らなきゃいけない。
You hit me up late at night again, saying things you never really mean. Blame the drinks, blame the past, blame it on me. But it's all just a version of you. Told me don't trip, say be right back. Left me on red, now I need a nice pack. I used to wait, now I just detach. Still feel the echo of your laugh. Pulled me close, just to let me go down like I'm 널 좋아하는 걸 알았잖아. I pretend now I know better, but it still shows you don't love me. You just mystify, say you need me, but show me the highs.
Ja.
Helemaal.
Ito in?
Ito yun.
학원 라디 때.
대기도 먼저 해주세요.
아니 사람 타자지. 난빵안 사야 돼. 택시 기사인데 가방을 두고 갔어.
감사합니다.
카리스마 넘쳐 너의 움직임 우리 잘 맞는 것 같아 Got it kinda same like we got chemistry same energy I can see us make history 빙빙 돌아가듯이 You are goddess like Venus I be orbiting Promise I ain't tryna play games with ya girl Honest you are not a side character Every day after day I try to go out my way See you every night after night. Can we forget about time? 'Cause I wanna adore you. Oh, I wanna make you mine. Make you mine. Snap, this is picture perfect. Really got me thinking you and I could be something. Pressed all the right buttons and now I'm done searching. Damn 다른 여자랑 비교 안 돼, no competition. Sweet like gelato 되고 싶어 Valentino. Rockin' on a high note, got a love in this soprano. 너 만나고 나서 절대 놓지 않아 바빠도 다른 여자는 없어 no. 'Cause you're the one and only girl. Promise, I ain't tryna play games with ya, girl. Honest, you are not a side character.